What's going on, everybody? It's Sailboat of Sailboat Sneakers here with you today for another mystery box unboxing. I don't really know if I can call it that since it's not really a mystery to me. I actually kind of know what's in the box. This box was sent out to me by fellow Beater Box member JRVKicks, my homie Jimmie. Shout out my homie. Big shout out to Jimmie. Jimmie actually attended SneakerCon with me back in December. We had an absolute blast and made some crazy good sales while we were there. Jimmie heard that I was working on some restoration projects. He asked me if I wanted him to send them out my way for a small cost, and I happily agreed to that. This big old box right here is filled with straight beaters. Only restoration projects, and I am very, very excited. Let's figure out what's inside. First pair coming out of this box, old school Jordan box right here. Jordan 11 retro in a size 10.5. Got some jams right here. As you can see, these Space Jams are in kind of rough condition, I guess you could say. The right shoe, we got midsole and outsole and upper separation. Completely missing an air unit, so that will need some sort of air unit replacement or a piece of cork to go in there. Outsole needs to be de-yellowed. We need the glue stripped entirely from the upper. This all needs to be prepped, re-glued, de-yellowed, deep cleaned. The left shoe, it's in no better condition at all. Same exact thing. Upper is separated from the midsole, which is missing an air unit and has a lot of extra glue on it, which is separated from the outsole, which is very yellowed and has a lot of excessive glue on it. That is going to be a serious re-glue project right there. I am just thankful that there is not a lot of additional work besides some de-yellowing that I'll need to do on that pair. That re-glue is going to be a huge, huge deal in and of itself. I need to cut some cork to fill the spots where the air unit was removed from the midsole. So that's another part of the project. Old school pair, still in very good condition, all things considered, but separation, missing air unit, those are some pretty big problems that need to be fixed before these are anywhere even close to wearable. Second pair, got some box damage. Jordan 9 retro in a size 10. These right here look like a pair of the Barons. Now these actually aren't in that bad of condition, but they're definitely yellowed out pretty crazy. So you can see the uppers definitely need a deep clean, but overall they're actually not in terrible condition. They're not cut or torn in any way, shape, or form. They're just a little bit creased and definitely very, very dirty. Now the outsoles are easily the worst part of this project. These are severely yellowed, very, very dirty, and will definitely need a deep clean. As far as the midsoles, there's not really a lot of paint damage to be seen on the lateral or heel aspects of either shoe. And if we come over to the medial midsole is actually looking halfway decent too. So realistically, these bad boys just need a deep clean and a de-yellowing, and they'll be well on their way because this is actually one of the more popular colorways for Jordan 9. Next up in this box, size 9.5 Air Jordan 3 retro. Right here, a pair of, actually I forget exactly what this colorway is. White, fire red, and cement gray. Doesn't look like this is the right box. This is definitely not the right box. Replacement box, pair of Jordan 3s right here. And these are in halfway decent condition. The uppers actually look pretty fucking solid. The laces will definitely need a cleaning on them, but the uppers themselves, there's minimal creasing, minimal wear, just a little bit of dirt that needs to be rubbed off. You can see that the primary damage to these sneakers is on the midsole. A lot of paint cracking going on there, which for a Jordan from 2006, that's pretty much to be expected. But overall, these shoes are actually in pretty good condition based off of their age. It's just all age-related damage to the midsole as far as the paint cracking is concerned. On the soles, definitely not a ton of wear. There's not a ton of heel drag. There's not really that much dirt or yellowing going on. These are actually in very good condition overall. Like, this is a solid pickup right here that outside of a repaint does not need too much additional work. This will be a fun project to help me learn my midsole repaints, which is a skill that I still am not very developed with yet. Up next here, pair of Air Jordan 3 flips and a 9.5. That's exactly what this pair is right here. So this is an actual box that is supposed to come with the pair. Also in phenomenal condition overall. The uppers on these looking damn near immaculate, quite honestly. There's not really much wear going on with the uppers other than a little bit of yellowing on the heel tabs, which for a shoe from, again, 2006, you'd expect that these would have a little bit more wear to them, but overall are in insanely good condition. You can see that the midsoles definitely have some paint cracking, and that is the majority of the damage that I'm gonna have to work on. It's really not that bad, all things considered. For the age, a 14-year-old shoe, you would definitely think that this is gonna have some sort of age-related damage. But overall, it's looking pretty damn solid. I know I'm gonna have to repaint the entire thing, but I feel like this is gonna be one of those jobs where it's actually a little bit on the easier side. This paint should come off pretty easily. It's already flaked off pretty badly, and there's not really too much other work that needs to be done on these. To be honest, I'm really excited to get to work on these. I've had a few pairs that have had some severe paint cracking that I've just sold for very, very cheap. I think that these, with an actual good midsole, might fetch a pretty penny. Last, but definitely not least in this box, Jordan 4s in a size 10.5. If you've seen the box, you might know what it is. We got some breads. Now these breads are definitely in very well-worn condition. You can see a significant amount of toe box creasing. There is a shitload of dirt all over these sneakers, basically every single nook and cranny on every single surface. These will 100% need a deep clean. As you look around, you can see the yellowing of the gray portions of the midsoles, significant paint chipping on both the white and black paint on the midsoles as we get more towards the heels. Crazy dirty all the way around, tons and tons of wear. Flipping over to the outsoles, we see that there's a significant amount of heel drag, pretty good amount of yellowing through all of the white and gray rubbers, and then a lot of star loss on the front. If we look at the medial portion of the shoe, you can see a ton of paint chipping and wear, and you can see the creasing even more evident from this angle. So this pair is actually only from 2012. These are definitely going to be a fun pair to work on, but they're also going to be very challenging, and I can tell that based off of the material, I definitely have my work cut out for me. Now again, this box is unlike some of the traditional mystery boxes that I get in the sense that, number one, I actually knew what was coming towards me. Number two, this is strictly beaters only for restoration projects. Jimmy knew what I was getting into, I knew what I was getting myself into, and we came upon a really good deal for all 5 pairs. So I'm really excited about all these projects. I know that it's going to be a very difficult road ahead as I begin, but I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm really happy that I got you guys here along to kind of join in this journey. It's about to be a hell of a ride. Thank you so much for checking in. If you guys want to check out Jimmy, make sure that you follow him. His links to all of his social media will be below. You can follow him at JRVKicks. Jimmy is the absolute man. I definitely 100% trust this guy, and you cannot get better deals anywhere else. So make sure that you check him out on all of his social media. He's definitely the homie. Thank you so much, Jimmy, for this package here. I can't wait to get to working on some of these projects. And for everybody that tuned into this video, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Sailboat, I'm out of here.